How are you doing?
All right. I wonder why you're not showing up. That's weird. Hold on.
Did the thingy with the stuff crash?
I don't think so. Let's see here. Podcast stage. Let me see. Where's my IME plate? Yes, and refresh. Oh. There you go. Now you're bouncing.
Hey, there we go. All the fuel goes boom. It's a great name for a rocket, right?
Yeah, I think so.
122 parts of stupid.
So tell me about your spaghetti, sir.
Your browser encountered an error while decoding the video. Error 300 or 3000.
Yeah,
Other
too
than
much for the
Twitch
stream.
crashing, it was meat sauce I made. I make it from scratch every time.
Beef,
Except
pork, chicken.
No, ground beef.
Ground beef.
Extra lean ground beef. And I didn't have my normal seasonings that I use, so I had to use seasonings from scratch, which wasn't so bad. Just didn't, it was missing something and I couldn't figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I had garlic in there, I had some Italian seasoning in there, but it just feels like something's missing. So, yeah, it's all right. It's passable.
Yeah.
It'll work.
Yep, as all the main food groups that spaghetti needs. So, noodles,
Yep.
sauce, spices, meat.
Absolutely. And tomato paste. Can't forget that.
Dude, I tell you what, I've actually taken to making spaghetti inside the Instant Pot. It's ridiculously easy. I use ground pork for mine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I end up browning that, and then I soften a bunch of onions and garlic, and then
Nice.
yeah, and then I think I put in 2 cups of chicken broth. I throw the meat back in after it's been drained. Then
Chicken broth.
yeah, instead of water, I use chicken broth. With the Instant Pot, because all of the steam stays in, you don't have to worry about loss, so it just saturates everything. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, no, it's just an interesting flavor to add chicken to pork.
Dude, just use okay. So next time you make rice, if you make rice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next time you make rice, instead of doing, let's see, it's just you, right? So you're gonna do like maybe half a cup of rice.
Yeah, something like that usually.
Right, and you do. I guess it depends on what rice, but whatever
Jasmine
water.
rice.
Okay, so that's like it's a 1-to-2 ratio, I think. No, it's a 2-to-1 ratio.
2 cups water for 1 cup of rice.
Yeah, something like that. So instead of using water, just use chicken broth and give that a try. It'll
Alright, I
blow your
will.
mind. But I also use wheat noodles, and I use a can of Italian seasoned tomato paste, which I found. I'm like, oh, that saves a lot of trouble, mostly because the broth makes everything liquidy. Having that extra paste in there thickens it all up. And then I have 2 cans of Classico, or jars of Classico spicy basil I throw in there. And I load it up with
Nice.
meatballs on top that has Romano cheese in it. I'm like, okay, we're good. This is gonna be it. And I pressure cook it for like 5 minutes, and I let it naturally release for 10, and it's done. The kids eat the crap out of it.
I don't think what I'm trying to do is going to work the way I want it to work.
Let me take a look at your stream here. What are you playing?
Kerbal.
Kerbal.
But now with an adjusted UI that actually is readable by people.
Ah,
Yeah, the Kerbal Engineer is the 2 readouts on the top left and right on the other, like opposite sides of the altimeter.
mm-hmm.
And normally it's very, very small fonts. It's very, very difficult to read. So when you're streaming it to Discord, it's really difficult for people to read that stuff. So I decided to increase the font. And what I am trying to do is get this little bad boy up into spec.
Mm-hmm.
Because this thing is just monster size. It's 80 some odd meters tall of fuel.
Oh wow.
That's it. It's just pure fuel. I want it to be refueling my my actual space stations, because they act as refueling points. But I don't think it's going to work the way I want it to. Good, they didn't explode this time. Cool. Now I need to go really, really, really fast. But I'm only at 500 meters a second, so I think this is not going to work. I need to rethink how I'm going to deliver volumes of fuel to my space station. And it sits around 200 or 600 meters above the surface. 400, actually. There we go, right in the middle. So I need to figure that out. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Oh, that's not good. That was the top. Oh, that was the docking port that ejected. That was not supposed to happen. Oh no. Alright, let me reload this. Back to the vehicle assembly building we go. Alright. Where the hell? How the hell did that happen? Let's turn that off. Okay, so we got... Let's bring that down. Separatrons, and decouplers. Okay, that was fine. How in the hell did it release the top? Because this whole section, this whole part fell right off. And it should not have, because there's the decoupler in the final stage, which actually needs to be turned off. Go away. Because I don't actually have any engines up here. Like, all of this I want to be delivered to the space station from that section onward. I don't know if it's going to work. Someone pinged me. I do not need to worry about it.
Okay.
Cool. Anyways, back to this and this. So yeah, I don't know why that fell off like that. Why? How? Okay. No decoupler. Yeah, let's put it on there. Go away. There's no decoupler. That's batteries. No decoupler. No decoupler. Disable staging. Okay, yeah, so you're not there. There's no decoupler there. So how the hell did you fall off? Alright. I don't know what's going on, but let's launch this again. Actually, what's my thrust to weight ratio? It's 0.98. We're at stage 1. Fuck. What can I do here? Where's my SRBs? Can I make this even dumber?
Of course you can.
Well, I absolutely can. I think these are the wrong size booster for what I'm trying to do. Those are solid fuel. Is it 3870 versus 3870? What the hell is the difference between the two?
Have you messed around with Kerbal 2 yet? Have they had any updates?
They've had many updates. I have not played it yet. I am waiting for it to mature a little bit more. It is entertaining to watch stuff explode unexpectedly. That being said, so far there is no modding community yet, and I'm waiting for that. Okay, that's gonna work. I think this is going to add too much weight on stage 1, maybe. I need nose cone. Wait, is this Clydesdale? Yeah, it's the biggest one. Outside of the super monster huge guys. I need a nose cone. They're too small. Size. Size matters with nose cones. Nope, too small. Squash head? Squash head. Cool. I could do that. That'd be dumb. Alright. So now we're going to do this, and we're going to say, I want... I think that's roughly where the engines are. Okay, so stage 1. Get this shit out of the way. Ugh. Give me that guy, the 4 and 4. Okay, that's good. Then it's going to be out of the way. Those separatrons and the radial decouplers, that's good. Next up will be this part. So that's this decoupler. You go into this grouping. That motor. And those motors. Ah, game, what are you doing? Oh god. I think the game is locking up.
Yeah, watching your little icons dance on the right-hand side. Looks like that.
Fuck. It has been... I don't know what's going on, but my system is getting really, really unstable with streaming to Discord.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really frustrating. I don't know if it's Windows or if it's Discord itself that's having the issue.
It's interesting. You might want to check this. I know that you probably don't use it, but open up your task manager, see if there's an edge process open. If there is, kill it.
I do use it, but I can do without it for the moment. I have no choice because I have stuff that requires Internet Explorer. God damn it. So it's closed, but the game has not recovered yet. I had this happen to me while I was trying to land.
Wow.
I got within about 300 meters of the runway, and this happened, and I could hear the game. I could control the throttle. I couldn't see shit, so I had to Alt F4 the game, which is what I'm about to do here.
All right, three-finger salute. Here we go.
Yep. Details. KSP. Alt-E, bitch.
Okay, I got worried there for a second.
You know what it might be? Hang on a sec. Apps. I recently told Windows to specifically use my main video card to process the game. Because you can set that specificity to what video card you want to use. Because I've got the onboard video card for my GPU, like my processor, and then I have an actual GPU. So I'm wondering if forcing it onto my GTX is causing the problem. Oh, you're not cool. I love this fucking... God damn it. Windows, you're dumb. Nobody likes you. Why did it... What? It just changed my entire color scheme to be like... the one that's like reduces blue light for no reason.
Oh, wow.
God damn it. Aha, here we go. KSP, high performance. Let Windows decide. I wonder if that's related. Because that's the only thing I've changed recently.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if that's caused an instability. But now we get to take almost 10 minutes to load. So we'll continue on after the show.
Well, right now it's just you and me. Hopefully Cajun will get here like exactly when he means to. I know Crit's preparing all and calibrating all the scanners for your arrival in Florida. So.
Yep. Yeah, she likely won't be here tonight.
Yeah, she already sent me a message, so.
Rockin'.
And that's fine. I will say, if you haven't had a chance to mess around with Dragon's Dogma 2, it's actually really, 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 really good. I am thrilled with it so far. Like, I was on the fence about it for a while because I was like, microtransactions going on with that, and I finally got convinced into it. Just because the microtransactions, like, just a little bit of convenience, but it's not top of the line or exclusive. You can actually get everything in game. And I was like, okay, well, that's not so bad. And, you know, if people want to spend money on it, I guess it's fine. But it's not game breaking, which is my big concern.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as gameplay and everything else is concerned, it's actually really good. Aside from some interesting performance optimizations that they've made. I say that because, like I can run it. I can run it and I can stream it. It gets a little framey sometimes, but it's mostly because all the NPCs are calculated on the CPU before they're rendered. So adjusting any any video settings makes zero difference because it's calculating like how near it is to you, other NPCs, and like walking to a voice. You don't have like characters clipping through each other and stuff.
Why would you do that on the CPU, not on the GPU, which is faster
Well,
for rendering?
calculating,
or is it all logic based?
so calculating distances and whatnot, that's CPU territory. Calculating
Gotcha.
matrices for like 3D models, that's on the GPU, and that's where it excels at. So it just chews matrices up like crazy.
Gotcha. I just fix damn things. I don't actually know how computers work. I just go, oh look, it's busted. Oh look, it's fixed.
Yep.
I actually had one of those tickets this week.
Mm-hmm.
Someone put in a help desk ticket saying their cloud service app wasn't working, and I was like, all right, well, let's go have a look at it. I didn't even get a chance to respond to it because I got pulled in a different direction. I got 2 follow-up emails on the ticket from the user. Oh, it's working now. Did you fix anything? Oh, everything's working now. Oh, okay. It's like, I didn't even touch it. I haven't even looked at your ticket other than to assign it.
He said, my work here is done.
Oh, yeah. I used to... So when I was working for a different company, I did a lot more end-user support for, like, desktop support.
Uh-huh.
And it would not be uncommon to get to a client site and have them say, oh, yeah, no, it's working now. I couldn't get a hold of you for whatever reason. It's like, okay. I get to still bill mileage. I don't mind.
I still get paid. That's fine.
Yeah. And then
I ain't worried. Well, I'm glad I could help.
Yeah, the best ones are when you show up and they're like, yeah, my monitor's not working. I need it working right away. And then you know that outlet that sits at their desk where their feet happen to sit is right within playing distance of the cords.
Oh, absolutely. I've been there.
You'd be amazed how often people play with the cables under their desk and don't realize it. Like, they just do it subconsciously. So when you say, oh yeah, you kicked it out, they get pissed because how dare you accuse them? And it's like, dude,
Like
everyone does this.
You're human.
Like, it's not an attack on you, it's fact. You kicked it out.
End
And
user
then
problems, man.
Exactly. So then you're like, okay, well,
true.
let me have a look. And they're frantically hitting the button, they're flipping the power switch on the monitor, nothing's happening. You look under and you can just push the cable, the power cord in, and magically it works again. And they go, well, how did that happen? And it's like, because you're human. And they look at you weird. Because humans need to do things at all times when we're trying to focus on stuff we don't really want to do, or that is really brain intense. We have to keep ourselves focused by playing with something.
Oh yeah.
You'd be amazed how often that ends up being the power cord on the desktop or on the monitor. And I found when I would say it that way, people didn't get really upset, more confused, and then they would take a moment and then realize, holy shit, I actually do play with all the cables under my desk. We had one person whose network was really, really intermittently slow. It's because they had pulled the sleeve out of, like the network cable sleeve out of the actual RJ45 connector, and one of the wires was loose and barely touching a contact.
I'm doing some under the desk support right now.
Yeah.
As he dives under his desk to plug everything in.
Well, we've also got like the Nordic drawing pen saga to hear about here too, so I'm looking forward.
That is a bad freaking supermarket novel of stupid. I love it.
I'm hoping that I might have to restart my computer
That's fine. We'll be here.
because I plugged in the tablet to, do tablet things, and it's saying, "Oh, tablet is not plugged in. Please re-plug in."
Oh, that'd be terrible. No tablet, but pin comes. It's like, oh, that's just.
Well, no, the thing is, the tablet's on. Like, it's there. It's just its little program that allows me to change hotkeys and shit. Can't read it. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try one more time. Pin tablet. Nope, cannot do the tablet.
The stream should be a little bit better coming from Discord. I just lowered it to 30 FPS from 60. All the fuel goes boom.
We're
It's the best
technically
name I've ever come up with.
2 minutes away from when we're supposed to do stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and burn up an ad. More on why we do that here.
Well, I'm going to take that advantage, and I'm going to go ahead and restart. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Go for
So I
it.
can get, because I am desperate to see this bitch work.
Yeah, all right. I'm
So-
desperate for you to see it work as well.
All right, so BR to the B.
Okay. Meanwhile, ad.
I think I want shorter burn time with an average thrust of 100%, 120% that of default with a shorter burn. Maybe. And we'll do that. Nose cone. Save. Nose cones. No, the pointy was too... Not pointy enough. Ooh, can we do this one?
You might be able to.
Hell yeah, let's go. Or can we do the dunce cap? Well, that's actually a tail section, but I was gonna say, can we do the dunce cap? But I'm not allowed to call it the dunce cap these days. And I actually haven't been able to call it that since like the 40s.
Huh.
All right, so we'll do this. We'll say that. These are going to actually cause trouble. It's gonna be amazing. It's probably gonna blow up in my face.
Well, it'll be our pre-podcast, our launch here. We'll see it.
Yeah. No. God damn it, game. Fuck right off. What are you doing? There we go, you stupid fucking game. Alright, so is that... That's the wrong separations, you moron. That, and that. Okay, good. Then we do that separator. We do these 5 rockets motors. And we also ignite these extra boosters. And that comes last. So in theory, I have... stage 1 thrust to weight ratio of piss all. This is gonna be great.
Huh.
I need some supports here. Structural supports. Where are they? Yeah, sure, these will work. Those actually stick out? Oh yeah, they do. Okay. We will do... Yep. That, oops. At least get them moderately centered. And we'll move them up. So we have to build up engine speed and power first before we let them go. Alright, let's see if this works. I just want to get fuel into space.
All right.
Oh, Bezos is going to hibernation in 10 seconds. Come on, game. Don't fuck up now. Oh, I'm missing again, apparently.
Yeah, I saw that. On the stage, though, you're not, so you'll be fine.
Awesome.
Necessarily, you're just the invisible barcode this time, and that's fine.
Perfect. Why did that flash like that? I didn't get that flash on my side. Alright, we are sitting 89 meters above ground. Oops. Let's go. As soon as the TWR hits... Yeah, it's gotta hit 1 for us to take off. Fuck. Okay, so this was a terrible idea. Alright, we will go back. We'll put less boosters on, because, I mean, anytime you have a problem, the solution is always more boosters. It's just the way life works. Alright, so let's not have 8 up here. Let's try, like, 4.
It's the same with computers, too. Just throw more hardware at it.
Absolutely.
Oh,
You know, I don't even care that that's not even gonna sit there right. Nope. We're gonna be
so,
too fat.
I remembered a thing.
Oh, god damn it. I
Remember
can't use it.
my PC can't run multiple things at the same time because old. I forgot that my webcam was plugged in. That might have been interfering with the tablet.
That is a weird thing.
You can ask Lemmy. I've been dealing with it for years.
The only thing I would suggest is get a USB hub that's powered.
That's the only thing I don't have. I have well, it's plugged in USB. Well, no, I don't have it like plugged into it.
Because there's, I think, the like USB ports run 5 volts for USB 1, 1.1, and 2. And I believe it's 2 amps max is what's available on that bus. So if you've got a lot of devices, you need to make sure you've got extra power. All right, we're also going to yeah, cough cough. Oh look, we're suddenly going faster.
Look at that.
Look at that. I can start my gravity turn. Reduce my throttle a little bit. I'm gonna have to make this a lot more compact and not as tall.
Mm-hmm.
So I can make this a wide boy and just like wrap fuel tanks around fuel tanks type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a matter of getting all this weight or all this mass into space is hard.
You've got some time, Cajun. We're gonna watch Amy do this, so you can set up your tablet and unplug and plug and
Yep.
do stuff.
I'm going replace drivers right now because it's still not reading it.
Did anybody go see Warbringer Jalen's full body model reveal?
I was sadly at work. I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I was like, eh. So we'll go see it after the podcast, and then I'm probably going to stream Dragon's Dogma 2 to the Discord, so...
Nice. What a great, strongest looking shaped rocket.
Ballasts penetrate everything.
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely. Except the depths.
Oh,
Only
no.
balls can.
Only balls.
When you go that deep, only the balls can go that deep.
That's it.
Looking at you, Titan submersible.
My God. Titan debris field. When you sit there and you're like, haha, engineering conventions, I'm going to ignore you. No. Like, I'm surprised anybody got on his boats.
Yeah, I mean, even James Cameron was like, what the hell, man?
Yeah. And that
Even
man
I.
has been to the bottom of the earth a few times. Plasma. That's fine, that's fine. Explosions are cool. Alright. We didn't lose anything. Fantastic. I don't have SAS. There we go. Let's turn back on. Excellent. Our apoapsis, or the top of our arc, is currently 44,600 meters.
Mm-hmm.
We must go faster.
Do not. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You have to restart your computer for it to work properly. I'll be back.
You've got time.
Let's speed up things here. Do. Don't mind me.
Never be doing this until Amy reaches his goal, and then we're going to go ahead and start.
Oh, if we're going
Hydrate.
to do it that way, then. Oh my. I'll take another sip of wine then.
Mhm.
I am on fire leaving space.
Serafina, welcome. We're not exactly starting just yet. Cajun's having technical difficulties, and Amy is launching stuff into space to turn into garbage.
Not to turn it into garbage, to turn it into a giant fuel tank.
There you go.
Where the hell is that space station on my list of shit?
Are these space stations you've built, or...?
This is everything I've discovered, put into space, whatever. All right. Put me at 100. No. Active vessel. Put me into orbit of 85,000. Boom, done. Oh, look, I'm in space. That was so hard, so difficult. Look at me, I'm in space. Rendezvous with... Where the hell is Space Station 2? I've got flags and parts all over the galaxy so far. Or the solar system. Orbiters, landers, bases. I gotta deorbit. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we'll do that. That should get me within a kilometer or 10 kilometers of the space station. Aha, there we go. Target. Spin.
It's awesome. Like the whole thing like lights up in fog.
Yep. No, I don't want the surface speed. I want target. Then we're going to aim at my camera. And then go control from here. We're going to need that.
Did you lose your cone?
No, I didn't have one on the tip. It was
okay.
just an exposed docking port this entire time.
Ooh.
Because I'm smart. But what's really cool is this docking port has a ring that actually pushes out.
Yeah.
So it can actually pull itself into whatever it's docking with. It's kind of cool.
That's neat. So you're effectively launching a giant dart.
Yes, it's
Nice.
a lawn dart. The purpose being is I want to get this fairly close. And actually, we can do quick save.
Okay, round tree. This time we please.
It's all right. Like I said, right now we're watching IME dock, or attempt to dock.
I see the X Pin tablet icon. That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Where is that going to be?
Oh, there was an article out not too long ago. Are you on 10 or 11, Cajun?
10.
10. It's going to go into ESU mode. And there's some things to know about that, at least as far as the article is concerned. Do you know what ESU stands for?
No, sir.
Extended Security Updates. So operating systems and other programs that are released by Microsoft go into extended security updates after mainstream and maintenance support have ended. So it's pretty much end of life support. What that means is it's not going. They're not going to kill Windows 10 for you. What it's going to mean is that if there are any major security things that need to be updated, you can't get them for Windows 10 unless you have the ESU. And here's the kicker about the ESU.
It's probably only enterprise. Right?
No. They were talking about doing this for consumer, and like that was the article. I was like, I can't believe they're doing that. It's crazy. But yeah, I think it's like $61 for the first year, and it doubles every year up to 3 years.
Oh, okay. So so funny thing about that.
Mm-hmm.
If you have volume licensing or enterprise licensing, they did that with Windows XP and Windows 7, and it was a means of forcing you to upgrade.
Oh yeah.
Because you didn't want to have your costs doubling every year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that makes total sense that it's going to double every bloody year.
Right. I mean, there's some other things that I think for the enterprises and whatnot, if they're using like Azure Virtual Desktop or something like that. I didn't get too much into the details, so don't take my word for this. I just looked at it. I was like, oh, well, crap. That means all the folks, because as far as I know, going out and buying the damn operating system is just not feasible for a lot of folks, right? And then you've got, Cajun's gone again. I guess his computer died. But we're also talking about what if you can't run whatever Windows 11 has to offer? Because starting with like 8 and 10 and whatnot, if you had legacy hardware, you were pretty much screwed.
Yep.
Period. Right? And as Windows 11 focused more on the TPM stuff. So if you didn't have TPM enabled on your machine, it wasn't going to be a good fit for you. And going out and just buying another laptop is almost not feasible for some folks, especially with today's inflation costs for just about fucking everything. Like, crap, dude. Like, milk's like $4 a gallon. So
yeah, it's like $6 or $7 here.
Yeah. Well,
It's
so,
yeah.
Yeah. So like, so at that point, well, internet for everyone's great, but if you can't get the hardware to do it, it's also fine. I like the fact that, like, you know, it's not like they're going to shut it down or anything. Like, you can go install Windows XP right now. It probably won't recognize all the hardware because nobody's making drivers for your shit. But, you know, there's a 3-stream streak. Thank you, Serafina. But yeah, so that's a thing. So it's just something to keep in mind. So there won't be any more maintenance updates or anything like that. I don't remember what the time frame of that was. So you'll have to go to your favorite search engine and look up a Windows XP, or excuse me, Windows 10 ESUs, and that
Windows
should bring up a
XP.
lot of news articles relating to that. In fact, I saw it on our bot of all places. I was like, oh, that,
Huh.
yeah. So.
I'm gonna let this thing do all the hard work. MechJeb, I enjoy. It comes with a free autopilot. So once I get within 250 meters, I can tell it to just dock on its own,
Mhm.
and I will flip back from this ship to the station, tell it to specifically target this docking port as its target,
Yeah.
and fix on the target. So if you ever watch Matt Lown, he's got he's been a Kerbal Space Program YouTuber for a long time.
Right.
He's got what he calls the Lown lazy method of docking,
Mhm.
where you control a docking port from craft A, and you control a docking port from craft B. And what you do is on craft A, you say, my target is craft B docking port. And the little bunch of buttons down here, and one of them is target.
Oh,
So you
wow.
lock onto the target. Then you flip to the other ship, and you say, from target, or from ship 2, you go, ship 1 docking port is what I'm targeting. You click on the target, and now both ships will point their docking ports towards each other.
Oh, wow.
It's insanely lazy, but effective.
I hit the wrong button.
We must speed this up. Yes, camera go burr. There we go. Now I can actually orient my brain correctly, so I can have my trajectory heading in the right direction. I'm sure I have enough everything. Am I burning monopropellant? Whatever.
Man, I don't think Cajun caught the rest of that ESU conversation, but that's fine.
No, I didn't. I missed most of it.
Okay, I'll enlighten you later.
Alright. I hit the wrong
It's nothing too serious. Just don't expect any major maintenance updates for Windows 10 after its end of life is declared.
Yeah, that's coming up in what, a year or 2 years?
Yeah, pretty much. They're prepping for it, and they've already released an article for it. So it's just like,
I remember they absolutely terrified consumers when they're like, "Oh, we're gonna move to subscription model for Windows," and people were like, "What?" And they were like, "Okay, we're only gonna do it to business," and business was like, "Excuse me?" Now they're like, "Okay, we're only gonna do it to enterprise." And enterprise is like, "So we're switching to Linux," and now they don't have a subscription model for Windows. Yeah, they wanted to turn Windows into software as a service or an operating system as a service.
yeah, I remember them declaring that. I know that I have a little bit of experience with Azure Virtual Desktop, which is kind of nice if you've ever messed around with it.
No.
No, I have. It's great for an abstraction for a work. So what it can do is it allows you to use a Windows platform governed by your organization without having to compromise your own local machine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you just VPN in, connect via Azure Virtual Desktop, and then boop, you're done. Yep, and you can go do all the things, and your company can accurately track whatever's going on that Azure Virtual Desktop, and it can restrict all kinds of stuff.
Aim camera, go back here. Boom.
I think
And
I'm gonna need
autopilot
to-
enabled. There we go. Do my work for me.
I'm gonna need a new USB to. What's the small version that's used for Android chargers?
It's either USB 2 or the new form factor is USB-C.
I'm gonna have. I have to get a new one of them. I think the cable that connects to my my tablet, it gives power, but it doesn't register on the USB.
Have you tried a different USB port for it?
Yeah, I swapped over multiple ports, swapped to the multi-tap, went back in the machine, and the thing still says, "Dear X-Pin user, hello, please connect your device first."
Go plug it into your wife's computer behind you and see if it's an actual problem with the device or not.
I can't.
Why not?
Because the adapter they sent with you is like this 3-prong adapter that plugs into the power source, into the graphics card, and the tablet.
Interesting.
It's a weird little setup, but well, then would that even work? No, I couldn't even do that because it would not be a part of the same device. The tablet might be busted.
Well, after the podcast, you should probably consider like trying to set up a test because there's a few things to keep in mind. Number one is it the device, right? Because if it's the cabling to the device, you can just go replace the cable, right?
Well, that's what I'm confused about because it's like the tablet's on, like it's acting like a full-blown monitor,
Right.
like it's supposed to,
What are you doing?
but it's not offering itself as a tablet. Like it did the other day when I tried to start the stream.
Go grab drivers for it, maybe.
That's what I just did, and it's saying please connect your device first. I'm like, the device is connected, bitch.
You might have to unplug and plug it back in, maybe.
Did that too, and then I accidentally restarted the whole machine while doing that. Let me see. What else can I try? What else can I try?
Okay, I think this is gonna be right.
I know this canvas I'm using right now as a third monitor. It actually it tells me where I can set my working area to, and that's about it. So I think it just really just depends. But yeah, I mean, if you've got display on it, I mean, obviously it's shooting data to it, but
It's just not reading it as the tablet. It's so weird. Like it worked. It was doing it when I was trying to test out other cables the other pins the other night.
welcome to the podcast. We're doing troubleshooting and space exploration. Ivy's attempting a dock.
Not a duck, a dock.
A dock. You know, that's fine.
Yes.
This could be episode 62.5. I don't care. I'm having more fun doing this and actually talking about bullshit. So
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we can always just shelve the podcast and just have a fun shit show tonight.
yeah, that's fine. I think that'd probably be the best.
Retract soft capturing. Not yet. Almost.
Oh, here it comes. Here comes the money shot. You ready?
Yep. Here's the money shot.
Oh, is it
Get
going
all
to be
the shit off my
satisfying?
screen.
Is it going to be satisfying?
It should be, because as soon as I click retract soft capturing, it should pull it in and let me dock.
Here it comes. Oh, there. Oh, there we go. That's
Drop autopilot.
That's satisfaction.
No!
Oh no! You slipped
Fuck.
out. You gotta go back. Thomas Cat, thank you for the Prime sub. That's awesome. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
God damn it, game.
Please enjoy Ivy trying to dock with his space station.
You whore! Oh, this is just gonna be a mess now.
Yeah, like you had it perfect the first time through. Oh.
Yep. Well, because the ship is now trying to match me, right?
Yeah.
Or the station, I should say.
Meanwhile, you're causing damage by just bumping into it.
Oh, God. Maybe.
Did I even get an alert for that? I don't think I got an alert for that. Hold on. Let me replay this.
God damn it.
Oh, it's queued.
Ugh.
Oh, you know what it is. I know what it is. Well, no, Stream Elements should have picked it up too. Let's mute that. We'll come back over to this one. Frosty Tools. Alerts. Let's do this. Copy.
God damn it. Fucking docking ring.
We will paste.
Yeah.
Here, let's try it now.
All right. First things first. Control from here.
Oh no, I don't want to report Thomas Cat. They subscribed. That'd be a shit move.
Thank you for subscribing. We're reporting you now. What?
It says queued, so am I gonna have to go over here to? I'm on Twitch alerts. What are we doing?
What are you doing, station?
Skip.
I'm so very
Or
confused.
block Twitch alerts with your activity feed. There's a resub. Let's see here. Let's edit alert. See what happens. See your preview. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Like, Twitch alerts is not working. What the hell? That's Frosty Tools. Oh, I might have to add it. Okay. Let's do that. Put application. Yeah, no, like that's just should have done it. Let me try this again.
I have no idea what these ships are trying to do.
Properties. Let's copy whatever this is. We will drop this into here. There we go. All right, let's send a test alert. There we go. Cool. It does work now. Fantastic. Stream manager. Let's see if I can get this to actually play. Can you play, please? Prime subs not count? I don't understand what's going on here. Gale crayon time. Well, either way, thank you for the resub for 2 months. That's exciting. I appreciate that, Thomas.
Yay!
Just trying to make sure you get your due. That's part of the whole experience with Twitch, is getting all the dopamine hits from the alerts and shit flying everywhere and everything else. All right, Amy. So what's the status of this?
I don't know what my ship is trying to accomplish, or my station's trying to do.
Maybe it's turning to attack.
Okay, I seem to no longer be spinning. Aim camera.
There we go. Changing the title. It's now called Technical Difficulty, episode 62.5. It'll just get uploaded to my main channel. Because I'm playing Pretzel in the background, and I can't put that on the UDP channel.
No, you bastard. Oh, you fucker. God damn it. Aim camera. God damn, you piece of shit. What are you doing? Oh my god.
This is a nightmare, dude. I don't even know what's
Fuck
going
off. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Fuck it. That is just obnoxious. God damn. Holy fuck bags. Alright. We're not even gonna use you. Fuck it. I hate you. I will have to come up with a better way of moving stuff. And something a little bit more maneuverable than a long tube. Pardon me, a long tube. But I do have my little tug over in Minmus that can go refuel. I think it actually did top up the Minmus station. Tanker shuttle. Fly, bitch! That has been one of my absolute hated things with, I was going to say Space Nation 13, with Kerbal Space Program, is sometimes the docking ports just don't want to work. Like, they just are such a pain. And don't get me wrong, I love the idea of using docking ports that'll retract and pull things into each other. However, when it's at the detriment of actually playing, I hate it with a passion. Where are we at? We are at full everything, and Minmus Station.
Let's see, are you doing cookie clicker, Thomas? Is that what's going on?
Oh, I don't have a Minmus Station. Okay, let's go design a space station then.
Nice. I haven't played Cookie Clicker in a long time. I know they added some really cool stuff to it, like, mind you, this is like years and years old, where they added like the revolting grandmas and whatnot.
Oh, man. And you used to be able to actually go to the console in your browser and then just tell it, I want this many whatevers. Or I want to unlock everything. And the game would be like, okay.
But apps and applications run locally on the machine.
Yep. Adventure Capitalist, which is a... what are those? What is it? Idle game. That thing runs local on the machine, and anytime you see like one of their like monthly challenges or whatever, people instantly get like the top score possible, and I wonder why. Because oh right, it's local, and you can just use like any sort of debugger to edit the memory for your points, and then you play it a little bit and it gets submitted as like, here's the thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, JavaScript is just a script running in an interpreter. You can go edit that anytime you want, right? And if you're just doing memory diddling, then yeah, absolutely. Change the variables, and then there you go, especially if it runs locally. Especially if it doesn't check back with the server.
Yep.
So, there is also... I'm trying to figure out if WASM will actually have that issue. Because WASM is like the next evolution of that, where you actually have emulation and whatnot inside of your browser. It's like native browser support. It's just crazy. Like there's some, I think there was a demonstration at one point where they had Windows XP with Netscape browser browsing the internet on it.
Amazing.
Right? Yeah, it was great. WebAssembly is super powerful. In fact, there's a lot of that going on because you know Python's my favorite vegetable. I think they even have I think Pydantic is they made a WASM version of Python that allows you to in the web browser run Python code, which is kind of nice. Was it in the original version of the game? Well, it's been forever since I played it. I think my youngest kid, I walked into his room and I was like, "What you playing?" It's not Roblox. And he goes, "Oh, it's Cookie Clickers." And oh man, this has changed quite a bit. So I'm trying to think of when the last time I actually played Cookie Clicker was. Where was I? Was I?
Which docking connector are you? Hang on a sec.
Yeah, I think I was near Round Rock.
Oh, these docking connectors. I don't like these ones. Yeah, okay. Although now that I understand how these work, they're not so horrible. So actually, I'm going to use these. Throw this out. All right. We will get rid of all of that. This will be the main core. So we're going to go rigid attachment.
I hope he didn't nuke himself. Where the hell is Cajun? Like,
his computer's on fire right now.
Yeah.
Oh! All right, do that and that. There we go. So this is the main core section. What else shall we put in here? Heavy docking connectors. What do these look like? They're adorable, but I will be using these ones because there's this. Let me turn on the lights. Lights on. This tiny little green light. This little green fucking light. No, it's actually the red light. Sorry, the red light is your 0 degrees. So when you're lining up your docking connectors, if you have one, like your red light here, and then say you have the other one like that, it will not connect. They legit have to be lined up perfectly. So it's not so bad when you can use like autopilot to be like, hey, I need you to set my rotation to 0 degrees. Lights off.
Looks horrid. No, we're not going to do that. Let's do this. Find appropriate gift for this.
All right. I need some sort of command module. So we'll go to pods. Something useful that a human, a Kerbal can sit in. Your browser encountered an error. Thanks. God. I swear to God, my system is absolutely dying. That's too big.
I like the fact you have like the Canadian flag there in the back. It's kind of awesome.
Yes, it's the Canadian Space Agency. We will be doing nothing but war crimes. Actually, is it a war crime if your target never signed a convention on, like, war crimes? Is it really a war crime?
I think it depends on the source, really. Let's say they just added the 20th and final building last year. PK Fire, Serafina, thank you. What is the 20th and final building, Thomas? Again, it's been a literal forever since I've seen Kerbal.
Yeah, what final building? I confuse.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, I could do that. And then utility for transport of people, of Kerbals.
You know what?
Oh, look at that.
Here, I'm gonna drop over to this real quick. Then we're gonna come back over here to Discord share. Let's make sure I get this right. And we'll just transition back. Because why not? Ooh, I need to flip that. I'm facing the wrong way.
Say it ain't so. All right. So now we have the base portion. Now we need some way of getting this into spec. What's gonna be a good way to do this? Probably with something that can hold fuel.
There we go. Fixed it.
God damn it. I swear to God, I'm gonna break Twitch.
The building is called U. That's interesting.
There we go. So let's do this. Copy U, paste U. Do that. Rigid. Rigid. All right, cool. Now we have the start of something majestic. Gonna need some fuel. And liquid fuel oxygen. Boop. Let's make this the root part. Boop. And while we're at it, sit, Ubu, sit. There we go.
I want to refund all these points for this trading card box because I'm not going to be able to do it. My ring light's broken. I haven't been able to set it up, so I'm just going to go ahead and destroy it.
Okay. Wait, you're going to destroy the box?
No. I'm just destroying the challenge. I mean, I still have like everything there. It's just, dude, I bought a $200 ring light. My wife accidentally knocked it over. Now it's broken, and I'm just like, fuck. All right, well. And as you can see from my camera, I don't exactly have the best lighting in this office. So.
Yeah, your camera isn't even working, sir.
But it is on stream.
Oh.
I just moved it because if something's using the source, it doesn't like to share. So.
Gotcha. Go away. Better work. All right. So we got that. We need more. No, I want the larger ones.
What are we building here anyway, Amy?
If these parts will connect, God damn it. We are building a station that will go to Minmus and will orbit around there. Right now, these are just. Oops, I don't want to do that. I want to get rid of this and this and this. See if this works. We are going to build just a simple little tugs ship just to maneuver it in orbit.
Let's see.
Oh, I can't do it that way. All right, cool.
The description reads, "You alone are the reason behind all these cookies. You figure if there were more of you, maybe you could make even more." Yeah, it's a very cookie clicker description right there. I wonder if you could have a U-pocalypse with Grandma Apocalypse.
Cool. These need to be rigid. They need to be liquid fuel. So this should be enough to get me to Minmus. Now we need to make the station core full of fuel. All of it. Just give me tons of fuel. I don't want that. I do want you. There we go. And we'll probably do this. Little cheeky copy pasta here. I do like that these four-way or like these quad connectors don't have any tanks in them, but they have all the piping essentially to run fuel and power. There's one thing I really like about the Octogirder, like the near future technology mod,
Yeah.
is that you get this sort of a view, and then like where they connect, it actually sort of gives you the impression that stuff is linked together, ensuring resources or transferring them or whatever. It's kind of nice. All right, so we have all that. Now these guys.
One of the buildings is a JavaScript console that makes cookies out of the game's console, game's code. That's actually kind of cool. Very meta. Because web browser.
Herder. I'm gonna make this thing not a priority to burn fuel. That way those things will. I wonder. Let's do this. And that. Where are these? Oh man. Is there any piping options for these? No, there aren't. Damn it. I didn't want to have to use like girders and shit, but apparently, or the connectors, but apparently I need to.
Let's see, what do we got? Message from my brother. No, I'm not watching WrestleMania. Oh, look. Cajun just sent me a message. Think my graphics card is fried. Checking my driver now. That's unfortunate. That is super
Purple's
unfortunate.
crashing on me. Fuck it. This is frustrating.
Yep. I can see that.
What the hell is crashing? Because the only reason you get something like this is when an application is dying, and I'm not sure what the hell is failing.
It's got a lot of jitter. Are you like sitting on a controller or something?
No, the whole thing just locked up. The whole game's fucked.
Okay, 'cause I'm watching it like if you're looking at the stream, like it's all like
Yep.
so.
Yeah, so what ends up happening is I lose the ability to do anything in the game, and then it does that sort of thing where it just sort of bounces around a little bit. Reliability history. Oh look, more fucking crashes. A hardware error. Oh, that's what I want to see. What the fuck's the error message?
I don't know. That's the night of hardware errors. Let's hope I'm not struck with it, because that means I'm gonna have to like dig out a new laptop out of nowhere.
What?
Hmm?
The storage optimizer couldn't complete retrim. The operation request is not supported by the hardware backing volume.
Yeah, if you're using SSDs, you're gonna get that message. It's ignorable.
Yeah, but I think that's one of these drives. I think is my mechanical drive.
Isn't that the one that's like 60% active, and you just have it in there for posterity?
No, that one I had to actually pull out of the system because it started getting bad sectors.
Ah,
Yeah, that had over 200,000 hours on it. And that computer, or the subsequent computers that that drive was a part of, were pretty much on 24/7. And Windows Store is breaking.
what is?
Holy Windows Store.
Sounds like you
Trigger
need a
repair of
reboot.
state
Holy
locations
crap.
because operation settings initialized against package, Windows Store, hit error, whatever.
Sounds like
God,
some
they just-
UWP application using just took a shit, is what that sounds like.
Yeah, I've got probably a good 2,000 messages.
Like I said, if you need to burn a reboot, go for it. We're almost to the end of podcast time anyway, so.
Fun shadow copy, don't care about that. Oh my fucking god. Adobe, get the hell out of my system.
I have no
That's
choice.
also crashing.
I have a creative cloud. It sounds like you got some sort of catastrophic failure. What's the uptime on your machine right now?
Only a couple days, actually.
Interesting. Typically, you
Yeah.
go quite a while now. I mean, it's not like it was back in XP where like memory leaks would just fill up all your RAM and you didn't have very much of it.
Oh yeah, no, I used to never reboot my systems if I didn't have to.
I just went through a roller coaster of emotions.
That's all right. We're about to go through the same thing with IME, and let's hope it doesn't hit me.
So, you want to go first, Army? You want me to go?
Oh no, no,
No,
no, no! IME's still experiencing it. You go. Like,
Okay,
Yeah.
so I know for those of y'all who didn't see at the beginning of the podcast, I came in around 7:30 and I was excited because I finally got my new pen in to do some art on my tablet that I've been sitting here looking at, drooling for the past God knows how long.
mm-hmm.
And pen gets here and I plug in tablet, and for whatever reason, tablet say I'm not here. Everything's plugged in right. Got the adapter in and the driver is all good. I was like, okay, let me go through some troubleshooting. Download the new driver because the driver is outdated. Maybe that's what it worked. Install new driver. Driver says, I don't read no PC tablet. Please plug it in before use. And I'm looking at the tablet alive, on, looking at me, bright and beautiful, can't use. I'm like, okay, let me try plugging into another port. Let me try unplugging the power. Let me do this, and that. In the process of doing that, my computer acts like it just shit the bed.
Well, if you're paying attention to the stream right now, you can see what's going on with IME's computer.
Yeah. Nothing.
Well, I haven't got to bring it up yet because I just literally got everything working right. That. There's a good ending to my story. So I'm freaking out. I don't know if you saw the DMs I sent you, Noomy, but
I saw.
I was livid because it got to the point where it wasn't even reading my graphics card. It was just saying it was plugged into the default. And I'm like, how is that possible? And I looked down. My AMD drivers are gone. 100% can't find them anywhere on my computer. I'm like, the fuck? So in the midst of fuming, I go to the AMD website, get the auto detect my shit driver thingy,
Yeah.
install the new drivers, reset. At first, didn't look like it was working because at that point I only had my main monitor plugged in. I unplugged everything else. But when I went in there to the device settings, it allowed me to change it back to 1920 by 1080, which you can when you have a graphics card plugged in. Like, okay, that's working. Good. Plugged in the second monitor. That one's working. Good. I looked at the tablet. I'm like, are you going to be the bitch that breaks everything again? So I plug in its power. I plug in the adapter to the tablet. I plug in the USB, and I plug in the adapter into the graphics card. Tablet comes on. Computer doesn't blow up. I open up the pen tablet application. It shows the tablet. It shows the pen, and listen, it's touching. It's working. So we are a fully functional art battle station, but wow, did we have to go through hell and high water to get there? I'm still angry, by the way.
Thomas Cat seems to think that Kerbal Space Program is way too dank for IME's computer.
Which is funny because I've only recently started having issues with it.
Like I'm coming to those. Oh.
There we go.
Oh dang.
There's the Alt F4.
Yeah, I'm looking IME. Yeah, it's a shaky.
Yep.
And I also find Steam is really unstable, so I'm pretty sure it's my computer. I just don't want to have to undo a striped array.
Right. You mentioned that the other day.
Because that's what I've got going is a striped array with an extra drive acting as L2.
Why would you have to unstripe an array? Oh, your L2 for your CPU?
No, yeah. So what I've got is I've got two 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte drives in a RAID 0. That RAID has a third 2 terabyte drive set up to be L2 cache.
That must be L2 cache for the drives, not the CPU.
It actually, the CPU does dump to it.
Really?
That
is slow. Holy crap.
No, sorry, it is drive L2 cache.
Okay.
But you know, it's quick. It's really, really fancy and awesome, and I don't know what the fuck's going on. So
yeah, I mean, I can see doing that with like Optanium or the M2 slots. So if you're like
if you don't have Optanium drives, you can use this program to basically mimic that.
So this was a fun night.
Yeah.
Which means I could actually plug my webcam back in, but I might do that tonight. I don't want to tempt fate.
Do look at the title of the broadcast now. It's called Technical Difficulty, episode 62.5.
That's exactly what this is.
And I'm just gonna upload this to my main channel, which is fine.
That's funny. It's great. Apparently, Crit's watching WrestleMania right now. See her updates on Twitter.
So she's not setting up for Imy's arrival. All right, well, there you go. You've been outdid by a bunch of Pancarthianists, Imy.
That's fine. She's probably spending time with kiddo.
Oh, that's even better. That's more important. Always spend time with your children because they're only children for so long.
That's it.
You can only beat them so many times. I mean, what? No, you don't beat
Sir.
your children.
No, sir.
Legally speaking, that's a joke. Shut up. Armory crate service terminated unexpectedly. Yeah, no, it was expected because I did it. Because I saw a whole bunch of other fucking errors from you and adjacent processes.
I did the forced killing, please. I killed it. It's my death. Oh, well.
At least you made it. Like I said, I think after this, I'm going to, aside from going to go visit Jalen, to go see his new model because he has a new full body model.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I'm probably going to let my headset charge, and I'm probably going to be in Discord most of the night, playing the crap out of Dragon's Dogma 2.
Tonight, I actually have a little date night with Panda since Harrison's not here, so I'm going to go hang out with her.
Gotcha. For
Yay!
those of you in chat that are not part of the Discord, let me let Ping give you the Discord.
And if you want the too long didn't read for what's going on during the week, now that I have this working, Lumi, Tuesday is art night. I have to do art.
Okay.
We have to do some art because we have to catch up. I want to do some stuff with that dank challenge at least, and my pixel practice. I've been watching tutorials and pixel artists on YouTube the past week, man. I'm ready to get started.
Oh, no doubt.
And then we'll go from there. As of right now, it might just be art week unless we get a wild hair and do some collaboration and something else.
Okay, that's fine. Well, like I said, I already sent you the link because I've already set up a Ko-Fi for my game development efforts. So we'll see how that goes.
While she's taking care of something, I'm literally just going to put this on the tablet and see how good it feels with the tablet. And then I'm probably going to have to jet. But yeah, that's what we're doing. And they're going to go see Mr. Jalen because he's looking fancy.
Is he?
I don't know. I haven't looked yet.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
I'm probably going to move all my code conversations from Discord and put more formal posts on my Ko-Fi. And I think that's just the way I'm going to go. Maybe be just talking to myself. We'll stick to code creativity more than anything else. But who knows? I'd have to have time for that stuff. And I really haven't had any time for hardly anything. Let's just go ahead and prep to go see Mr. Warbringer Jalen. Let's let Ping tell us about Warbringer Jalen, what he's doing.
Pingu.
This is the best part about Frosty Tools. I love it. As a heads up, there's a current donation drive for Mano, one of Jalen's
I think.
co-hosts. Yeah, pawns. Sure, why not?
That's a good word.
He's having a baby, and they're doing a donation drive, which is going to be absolutely exciting. Babies are expensive, so do consider to donate to his Ko-Fi, which should be ko-fi.com/Warbringer Jalen. It'll bring Mano closer to being set up for his baby. I'm pretty sure he's already set up, but dude, babies are expensive and complications happen. So
And you never know what could happen.
So with that being said, we're gonna go with the Nordic Cajun mantra. With Cajun country. Let's do it, Cajun.
Let me get my microphone. I'm gonna do it right. You guys stay awesome. You guys stay classy. We'll see you next time. And as always,
Don't be
don't
a dick.
be a dick. Peace.
3, 2, 1, 0, raid.
Shadow Legends.
No.